Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network. Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Efficiency, reliability, accuracy. Move forward with your real estate sale or purchase with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County, the most experienced closing team around. Working with clients locally and throughout the state, we offer a wide range of services, including the expertise of an on-staff attorney, backed by our more than 49 years experience in titles and closings. We get the job done on time at a fair price and ensure every last detail is correct. Our goal is to give you peace of mind. When you work with us, you work with people who live where you do. We understand the importance of the real estate community and strive to build strong relationships with all parties involved in the process. Whether you're buying a home, selling a business, acquiring land, or anything in between, you're in good hands with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County.
Put the most experienced closing team on your side. Contact Title and Escrow of Lawrence County today.
Make your property rock and roll with services from G&S Excavating, specializing in white sand, compost, mulch, topsoil, landscape gravel, and steel landscape edging. Turn to the pros who know how to make your project shine with years of experience. The best part is they're locally owned and operated. Choose from a vast selection of mulch and rock from their conveniently located facility at number 3 Valley Road in Lawrenceburg, just off Buffalo Road. Phone 931-279-3841 and get started today.
Shop McMaster's Home Gallery for furniture, appliances, and more. And shop quality, shop convenience, shop service, shop local. A family-owned business with a long history of serving the region. We're a one-stop home furnishings destination. We feature brands you know, competitively priced, backed by professional installation and service. You can trust that we'll take good care of you before and after the sale. For your home, shop smart. Shop McMaster's Home Gallery today.
There's a reason owners Tyler and Cindy McDowell chose the name In Service for their towing business. They did because it's their goal to be in service for you on the day that you need them the most. In-Service Towing is now known far and wide for their response time because minutes matter when you're broken down, or their 24/7 availability. You can call them anytime for service. Their professional team with
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Linden, Tennessee, here in the home of Perry County High School, where Summertown will be taking on an old District 12A rival in the Perry County Vikings and Lady Vikings. This is Clint Brazier along with Mr. Brian Long. Brian, first of all, thank you and Adam for making that trip to Cascade and calling that one. And second, I hope you had a happy Thanksgiving. Hope all the Longs and the Tallies all had a good gathering.
Well, we did, Clint. Thank you. I hope y'all did too. I think at my mom's we counted was like 38 people crammed into their house.
You kind of like when Braziers get together. There's a lot to eat and a lot of racket.
Yeah, that's right. But I'm glad to be here. Always look forward to Perry County. Just a long time. Probably one of the oldest rivals we have.
I was going to say, I'm a Lawrence County guy, as any of our Summertown fans know, but my kids are Summertown kids. And in the 10 years my kids were here, we've seen some things at Perry County, some wild things. We've seen a half-court shot that a kid got fouled on that cost us a district championship on the girls' side. We've seen a brawl almost one time, and it seems like every game, whether Perry County's a better team, Summertown's a better team, you're going to get a fight in here most of the time. And I don't mean a physical fight. I mean, you're going to get two good teams. Coach Crystal Edney, she's been here, especially on this girls' side, for a long time. And on the men's side, you've got Kurt Hastings, a legend here at Perry County. So looking forward to kind of an old District 12A revival tonight.
You know, one of my favorite, everybody wants to win, Clint, but now Perry County's, they're like Summertown.
Right.
It's life and death. I mean, I know that's people use that too loosely. It's not really that important. But, I mean, if we're going to play, we're going to put everything we got into it.
Yeah.
And Perry County, I feel like, looks at it the same way. And that's one thing I've always had a lot of respect and a lot of appreciation for the way they've gone about things.
You know how I said I didn't want to go to Cascade? I didn't even want to go there when my kid played. I tried to ask Miss Gretchen. I said, do you want to come over to Perry County? She said, I didn't want to go to Perry County when our kids played. so I made the trip solo myself. But it does feel like basketball season is officially here because it's cold. It was dark when you got off work on the drive over here, and you're in Perry County, so that means it's basketball season. Summertown Lady Eagles, they're 3-0 to start their contest so far this year. Got a big win, a lopsided win at Leeds Academy in a Thanksgiving tournament after going 2-0 at Wayne County in the Hall of Fame. Abby Joe will win the tip-off, but she's going to tip it out of bounds, so Perry County will start off with it. It'll be Carrie Bird to inbound for Perry County. Out to Kaylee Bird. She's left open. She'll let the three go. Back of the iron, no good. Scramble for the rebound. Riley Blackwood's going to come out of there with it. Gets it stripped, and then gets fouled. Little too aggressive there by number 30, Abby Marshall.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's what Coach Edney wants her.
Yeah, you probably don't want your starting center
Picking up 175 feet in the basket right off the bat.
But, Brian, I watched your guys make that call from Cascade, and every time I watch her, I just get a little bit – I said 3-0. I keep forgetting that Cascade game. Lady Eagles are 4-0.
Yeah.
As Gabby Long's going to open up the scoring for Summertown, bearing a long three. But I just keep getting more impressed and tickled for Ella Busby.
Oh, she has just really had a great start to the season. Clint, defensively, Summertown has been really, really good. And I think we can score better than we've showed so far, and I think that's going to come. But Ella has definitely been setting the table for us.
I agree. Of course, Abby Joe, you're going to get a lot of you were expecting to get points and hustle out of Abby Joe, but the question mark was the other four. And I tell you what, everybody looks so far to be doing their role. Hannah Jones, she's in that starting spot. You could say she's the 4 or Abby Joe's the 4 or the 5 respectively, but you can't even assume that a rebound's secured if Hannah Jones on the floor.
No, she just works so hard. She does so many things that don't show up.
Busby from a 3, same spot. Long made hers miss it, but she gets a rebound. Goes up off the glass, can't get it to go, gets another rebound. Ella padding her rebound stats here early. She got it back. Gets a little loose with that pass, but Blackwood tracks it down. Now Gabby Long back to Blackwood, top of the key, back to Gabby. Down low to Jones on the block. High post to Schaefer, back up top to Blackwood. Summertown's had a couple of threes. Now Busby will take one. It's a little short, but another offensive rebound for the Lady Eagles.
Well, Clint, I don't remember now if it was at Cascade or if it was Lead Academy. Coach Gene called timeout early and said, would somebody please shoot it? It's
And while we were saying that, Gabby Long hits her second 3. Put Summertown on top 6-0.
Hey, I'm going to tell you, I'm a Gabby fan. I think she can score it. I think she can do a lot of things. She just needs a little confidence, and maybe this will get her going.
Mr. Adam Lindsay showing up here. I think it's the earliest he's ever been late, Brian. Summertown with a turnover there. Schaefer comes away with a steal. She's got it on the right block. Cross-court pass over to Blackwood. Thought about pulling it up. Now tries to dump it down to Jones, but it was a little too hot, and Jones wasn't ready for it. Good idea.
It was a great idea. Just faked Hannah out as well. But like you said, even if she'd have been expecting it, it was probably a little too hard.
Bird with it, point guard for Perry County. She's broke the timeline with the pesky Ella Busby all over. Busby's going to knock that one out of bounds right in front.
How does she do it, Clint? Because you watch her and you think she's not that quick, but she always gets in front of them. She's always slapping the ball.
She plays really good defense. She has her feet right, and she's so long with her arms that she can tip away a lot of balls. She's kind of got that same build as my youngest when Emily Brazier did. Long probably getting away with a reach-in foul there, and then Busby probably getting away with a travel.
Letting them play here early.
I like to see referee Brown over there. We hadn't seen him in a while. He's been watching his son the last few years. Right. I hadn't seen him much, but a good official.
Yeah, he's one of the best in
Jones,
this area.
Up and under, good move, but couldn't get it to fall. She does get a rebound. Now to Abby Joe on the baseline, jumper up and good. Summertown leads at 8-0, 4:44 to go here in the first quarter. Carrie Bird with it, up to Kaylee Bird.
You know, I really didn't know what to expect out of Lewis County. I think they got everybody back except for their big post player from last year.
You mean Perry County?
I mean, yeah, Perry County. And they're 2-2 on this young season, so.
Looks like, yeah, I agree. I remember their post player, and but everybody else I pretty much remember from last year. Ellie Lou Mason going to check in, give Blackwood. She's going to get the first break of the contest. Summertown does a good job breaking the press. Long court pass. Busby led, just couldn't find a handle on it. They get it back to Schaefer, off the glass, and good.
Good ball movement.
Give the assist there to Hannah Jones, just kind of doing it all.
Hey, you talking about Ellie Lou Mason coming in. She's had a great start
I
her
agree.
sophomore campaign, too.
And just a sophomore, as you said, and sky's the limit, that kid.
It's different. I know you and I talked about it at Waynesboro, but this is a big girls team for
Yes.
Summertown.
And it all starts with what just happened right there
Yeah.
as Ella Busby just putting pressure on the other team's ball handler and picking up the 5-second call. And as you'd said, Brian, we're just so long but physical
Oh,
that
yes.
we're going to make it tough on teams to just get settled and score. I'll be honest with you. I think the rebounding is probably better right now with a brand-new team than it was last year.
Probably so.
Good steal there by Kaylee Bird for Perry County. She's on a foot race, layup, good. She'll get Perry County on the board as Busby had Mason wide open over here, but she forces a pass. Luckily, gets back. Now Schaefer on the give from Jones on the fast court press break.
That's 6 early for Abby Joe to start this game.
Abby Joe getting it done in transition. That's what you like to see out of your post player.
This Perry County press, I'm not sure they're going to be able to stay in that the way Summertown's went through it the first couple of trips.
All right, layup up no good by Perry County. Now we're going to get a jump ball as Mason's going to get that tied up. Should go to Summertown on alternating possession.
But we was talking about Mr. Clifton. We got 3 good officials here tonight.
I agree.
I mean, we do. It's they're going to let them. They're going to let them. I say let them play. They're going to not be a part of the game.
Long, feeling it again, same spot. Can't get that one to go. Fire for the
Look
rebound.
at that.
Jones just takes it away.
Nice.
Gives it to Lou
Oh.
Mason. Mason rushed it. Jones still fighting for rebounds. I think we're going to get a foul, which probably is the right call, as Jones did reach across to get that one.
How many offensive rebounds is that for Hannah Jones?
I don't know. It's going to be interesting to go look at a stat book maybe at halftime. I think she's got at least 7 so far in this first quarter. She's getting her a much-needed break as Blackwood's going to come back in. Also, Howell will check in on the next dead ball. Thornton with it. Call that name a lot through the years. Thornton at Perry County. She gives it over to Duncan. Duncan, 15-foot jumper, can't get it to go. Thornton keeps it alive, goes back to Duncan. It won't go. Then Busby coming away with a block on Clace. And Summertown's going to come out of there with it. Busby driving, kicks out long. She had the 3 again, dribbles into traffic. She got to shoot that 3, Brian.
Yeah,
it's there,
she's
shoot it.
got to have it.
She will pull the trigger that time. Rolls around, no good. Fight for the rebound. They're going to say, I think Ellie Lou tipped that out of bounds, and it will be.
But you're right. She passed up the best look that we had that possession. As you said, Lauren Howell in. Clint, she knocked down a couple of perimeter shots up at Lead Academy the other day. It's good to see her. Maybe she can build a little confidence because I know she's capable of shooting the basketball.
Yeah, I think Coach Jean told us she was a little down on her shooting at Wayne County, and some scrimmages maybe they had before that. But shooters got to shoot.
That's right.
She's got it now on the right corner. Gives it back up top to Busby. Cross-court pass over to Gabby Long. Stops, pops, jumper, just can't get it to go. It's a good take by Long, and now she's going to pick up a foul trying to go after the rebound. You could hear Coach Jean as Ellie Lou Mason comes right back out. He was just telling her, you got to calm down a little bit, and that's a sophomore thing. First game on the road at Perry County. Thornton with it. She's crossed timeline with Howell on her. Stops, kicks out. Now Bird with it. That's Kaylee Bird for three. It's short. Rebound Howe. Howe for Summertown. Pushing it up, swings it up to Long. Gabby with it. Cross court over to Howe. Now to Busby. Going to let the three fly short. We could see that from here. Just didn't look like it had enough gas in it. Now Bird clears the rebound. She's on a foot race. Layup. Left-handed, no good. Good defense by Busby, forcing an awkward shot. Summertown's got numbers if they'll push. Here's Long with it. Left open. Let it fly. In and out, no good. Rebound Duncan.
A lot of action. A lot of changing ends of the floor.
You know, Brian, I would like to see Summertown come down and see, one of our guards. That middle is wide open. Let's drive and see if we can't kick it to Abby Joe or the opposite post, because it's there. You just got to trust your ball handling and go do it. Busby just giving Bird all she wants. Almost got another 5-second call. She tipped it away. Bird has to chase it down. Now Thornton with it. Around the logo. Looking for a screen by Duncan. Howell goes down, gives it back to Duncan, looking to feed it down low, but Busby steps in there and steals it away. Now Bird's going to try to return a favor. She's going to get tackled with a foul.
It's her first, team second. But here we are. I mean, we're talking defense. We're 16 seconds play in the first quarter, and Perry County's sitting on 2 points.
Mm-hmm. Summertown has won a little cold, made 2 threes and then 3 twos by Abby Jo Schaefer. And there's Blackwood down low to Schaefer, turnaround jumper. Can't get it to fall. Blackwood there for the rebound. Off the glass, can't get it to go. Well, that's you get half of those bunnies put back in that we've missed, we're sitting on about 24, I think, Brian. But with that said, that's how the first quarter will end. It was a quick first quarter. We'll be back in a couple of minutes here on the X Sports Network.
The game of basketball and the lessons we've learned in sports has always played an important role in both of our lives. We know the benefits of a good game plan.
Merely hiring a real estate agent and popping a sign in your yard is not enough to win anymore. We have teamed up with Platform Marketing and have been able to secure an exclusive right in our area to market your home in the unique way that we do. So let's go. Team up with us and let's win together.
Truett's Garage Doors in Leoma, Tennessee is a certified AMAR dealer.
Summertown leads at 12-2 here at Perry County on this Monday night basketball action as we're going to get the regular season kicked off and underway after all the Thanksgiving tournaments and the Hall of Fame week. Brian, Summertown looked great defensively. Would like to have probably some bunnies back on just some putbacks. But other than that, you got to be happy with a 10-point lead and only allowing 2 points.
Yep.
And just like that, Kaylee Bird comes off a screen, doubles up Perry County's points, and then Coach Gene was not very happy with what he saw there. I think he's going to take a quick 30 seconds. We'll just stay right here with it. But, I like to see that out of Coach Gene because he knows he's got a young team, and he's going to take every opportunity he's got for us to learn something.
No, it's but, Coach is really enjoying with this team.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when you get – and you can see him learning and growing every day at practice, because I hear what he talks about practice and then the scrimmages we had and then, the games we've had. I mean, you can just tell that he can see what we're capable of. It's almost like everybody knows it but the girls right now.
Perry County's in their trap. Summertown trying to break the press. Swings it up to Howell. Howell's got it down to Schaefer in the middle and gets stripped away by Duncan. Throws it to the back of Bird, but Thornton's going to come down and chase down a loose ball. Now she's trapped in the corner, going to throw it off Howell's leg. It'll stay with Perry County, inbounding under their own goal. Do want to give a big shout out to the Perry County folks and Mr. Jay Perry back here, who's always very hospitable to us all the years we've been coming down here and doing this. As Thornton's going to get to miss, put it back up, no good. Long with the rebound, and she'll push it down for Summertown. Busby, pump fakes, drives in, just can't get that shot to go. Summertown's getting the looks, can't get it in the basket. Here's Thornton with it. Elena Thornton. Kicks it out to Duncan on the left wing. Now up top to Abby Marshall, the post player. Stolen away by Blackwood. Blackwood feeds it up to Long. Long over to Howe. Howe going up, can't get it to go, but we're going to get a foul. And I think we're going to get our first 2 foul shots of the contest. You know, Brian, that's just one of those where when Long threw that pass out to Howe, I would have liked to see Long sprint and get to that opposite block.
Yeah, she probably gets it back.
Yeah, she probably gets a layup. First free throw good by Howe. Kind of gets Summertown off 12. Been stuck there for a while. So that'll open it back up.
But that was the second foul on Kaylee Bird, and she's been the Perry County
got all 4 points and their
primary
ball handler. To get a sub there as Howe's going to come out and Jones is going to get back in. Also, Ellie Lou Mason's going to come in, and Ella Busby's going to get a break. So with this lineup, I guess probably Long and Blackwood are your point guards for the Lady Eagles. And then I think Long just picked up her second foul, so she's probably going to have to come right back out. Hope you enjoyed that break, Ella.
I haven't seen Ella look tired yet.
Nah, I think she's all right.
This game or any other one.
Kaylee Bird inbound, gives it up to Duncan. She's got it back in the corner now. Does Bird, three-pointer, good. You got to guard Kaylee Bird. And she's got 7 big points here. Cuts the lead in half, 14-7, favor of Summertown. Now Summertown having a hard time getting it across. Busby just going to do it with her own dribble and then throw it away. Fed it down court to Duncan. Layup. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Blackwood's got it, and she's going to be fouled.
Well, I commented early how the Perry County press wouldn't give us any problems, and now the last
I think Perry County's made adjustments on it.
Yeah.
You know, that was another one that's just a young team, an inexperienced team, Brian, that I think the other 4 were wanting one person to get it done.
Yeah.
Good job there by the Lady Eagles, breaking the press. They get it out to Busby. She feeds down low to Schaefer. Turn around, good. That's the flow of the offense you like to see.
That's 8 for Abby Joe.
Bird with it. Feeds it over maybe her sister. Got Kaylee Bird and
Carrie Bird.
Carrie Bird. Maybe cousins. They may be like Burlesons or Campbells or Longs in Summertown.
Yeah.
Jones with it. Trying to feed it down to Schaefer on the press break. It's going to get tipped out of bounds. Good defensive play there by Grace Clace. Busby will inbound under her own goal. Blackwood was open. She's not going to let it fly. Swings it up top of the key to Schaefer. Schaefer back to Blackwood. Lou Mason, who's checked back in, has it. Left wing, she's open. She'll let it fly. In and out, and then out. Thought she'd made it twice, Brian. It turns out she missed it twice. Perry County with a rebound. That's Kaylee Bird with it. Trying to work on Ella Busby. Bird to Bird. Now Kaylee Bird's got it back from Carrie Bird. Gives it to Carrie Bird now. She's looking for somebody to get it back to. Gives it to Kaylee. Jumper. Elbow. No good. Rebound Carrie Bird. Now we're going to get a jump ball as Jones is going to get in there and tie that up. That'll give it back to Summertown on the alternating possession.
You know, another positive, this is the first game we played where Abby hadn't picked up early couple of fouls.
Watch these 3 quick ones come.
Well, yeah, I should have never said anything.
So you're going to throw that one away. He goes into traffic. Now there's a scrum for it on the floor, and I think they're going to give Coach Crystal Edney a 30-second timeout before a jump ball, and they will. We'll take it with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on the X Sports Network.
Here at Heritage Automotive, experience the difference with our great sales department, service department, and parts department. Now offering up to $10,000 off on all Chevy and GMC Model 1500s.
and we have over 30 lenders with some of the best rates in the market.
Hi, it's Tag with Heritage Automotive. We want you to know when it comes to your vehicle, you deserve help, not hassle. With our 30-plus years of experience of being your local dealership, we're here to serve you. So whether it's routine maintenance, mechanical repairs, collision repairs, we're here to help. So give us a call today to schedule your service.
Heritage Automotive. Expect more, experience the difference.
Back at it, coming out of the timeout by Perry County. Summertown leads at 16-7, 4:20 to go here in the first half. As Kaylee Bird, who has all 7 points for Perry County's got it. Dribbling into traffic, but it goes out to Casey Bird. Now Kaylee Bird's got it back. Three-pointer no good. Ella Busby with a rebound, trying to get it across. Pretty good point guard matchup here, Brian. With the two number threes playing each other. Three-pointer by Blackwood won't go, but Schaefer going to track down the rebound. Throws it across court to Busby. Busby going to drive the perimeter. Drive into the paint. Shot up no good, but she's going to draw the contact. That'll send Ella to the line to shoot two.
And Ella does a really good job getting to the free throw line. I think Coach Jean told me the other day she's already shot more free throws through 4 games than Carly Campbell shot all last year.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's another issue.
Oh, that was. I mean,
I remember that.
Couldn't get a call.
I remember that Loretta game. I said, "Boy, it's hard. That's hard to stomach when the hardest working kid on the floor only gets 2 free throws."
Yeah.
First one good, second one no good. Duncan's going to get that rebound. Then we're going to get a touch foul there by Blackwood.
Team's fourth.
Guess I need to. I didn't see them. They didn't see them come in with you, Mom and Dad, at the house watching this one.
Yeah, Daddy.
And the tallies at the house.
Yeah, I called Dad. He decided.
I did see where it looked like him at Cascade. Looked like him sitting across or behind the bench.
He went with me. That might have broke him right with me over there.
It.
I mean, that was
too long of a ride. Well, hello, Billy and Faye. Thank you for tuning in. I was driving by that way, y'all's way, to get out here, to get on the trace, and seen that old dairy farm, and I was thinking about this cold weather, and I thought, you couldn't pay me enough to milk cows in the morning anymore. As I was talking about that, Perry County's going to miss a three-pointer. Sometimes going to clear the rebound. Trying to feed it down low to Schaefer. And then Summertown just not being able to get in the right spot to get another dish. He's going to throw it away. Duncan has it for Perry County. Gives up to Kaylee Bird. Carey with it now. To Duncan. Duncan driving, jumper, no good, but Blackwood's going to foul the jump shooter, and that will send Duncan to the line to shoot a pair.
Be 2 on Blackwood.
First one up by Duncan. Rolls around, no good. Howell going to check in and get Blackwood, who, as Brian said, just picked up her second foul. Also, Carey Bird's going to get a break, as Abby Marshall's going to check in for her for Perry County. Second one by Duncan. Spins in and out, no good. Jones fighting for the rebound. Comes away with it and then gets knocked out of her hands. But they're going to say it goes out on Perry County. Boy, that was just a battle down there in that corner.
Is there anybody that's going to win that battle other than Hannah Jones?
You might win it, but you're going to be hurt after it.
Yeah.
Mason with it. It's up to Jones. Jones up to Busby. Busby picks her dribble up. Summertown's got cutters. Now Ellie Lou, left-hand layup, good. She gets that one. Missed one bunny that she wanted back, but good job cutting and good job finding her by Abby Jo Schaefer, as Mason will finish that basket for 2. Three-pointer up, on its way, no good by Bella Warren. Ella Busby coming away with a loose ball rebound. She's got Schaefer in the opposite block, but Busby just going to take it, finish it herself. Another layup, good for 2. Summertown leads at 21-7.
Her first bucket.
Duncan, jumper, just can't get it to go. I tell you, Perry County's getting some looks, Brian, but they just can't get anything to go other than Kaylee Bird. Going to get a jump ball there, and that will give it to Perry County. They'll be inbounding under their own goal. Just under 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Stay with us at halftime. Be talking to Coach Wes Long. Howell just got away with a foul. They get it to Bird back in the corner. Now back up top to Warren. Warren on the right wing gives up top to Duncan. Duncan around the volleyball line. Going to reset her offense. She's calling out orders, Brian. Swings it out. Now Kaylee Bird with it. With Busby all over her. Back up top. That's Warren. Warren with Schaefer on her. Three-pointer up on its way and good by Grace Clace. First piece of scoring by anybody not Kaylee Bird there. That trims the lead to 11. Here comes Busby on the foot race. Get the shot off, but can't get the layup to go. Now, Ellie Lou Mason's going to pick up a reach-in foul, trying to slow down Kaylee Bird. Brian, Coach Gene, I can't tell if he looks a little frustrated or if he's just trying to be real patient. Maybe a little both.
I think he's trying to be patient. It's like you said. I mean, we've had plenty of shots that we want.
Mm-hmm. Step back, three-pointer on its way, good by Kaylee Bird. Just like that, we've got a single-digit lead again for Summertown, 21-13. We're under a minute to go. Ellie Lou swings it over to Howe. Howe to Busby in the corner. Back up top. Swings it over. Ellie Lou with it on left wing. Jones finds Schaefer. Schaefer puts a move on. Turnaround jumper. She got fouled. I thought they weren't going to call it. Shot won't go, but that will send Abby Jo to the line to shoot a pair. I tell you what, she was good last year, but you could tell she was still in recovery, Brian. But Abby Jo's footwork and her moves up under the goal, from what I've seen just the few games we played this year, she's been working.
No, she's I've been noticing her guard a perimeter player on defense. I mean,
first free throw good by Abby Jo. She's having a good first half.
She's got 9.
Puts Abby Jo in double figures as she finishes that second free throw and extends the lead back to 10. 30 seconds to go here in the first half. Kaylee Bird, who's had a really good night for the Lady Vikings. She's got 10 of their 13 points. Now we're going to get a double dribble. Didn't really see that, but I'm not saying it did happen. No. Not saying it didn't happen. Will behind us said it did. Ellie Lou with it. Picks her dribble up. Swings it over to Jones. Jones looking for Ellie Lou on the cut. I think that ball hit Ellie Lou last, but I think it's one of those where I didn't give you a foul call, so I'm going to give you the ball. So with 9.3 seconds to go, Summertown to inbound. Busby out to Ellie Lou Mason. She's open, three-pointer short. Fight for the rebound. Howe's got it with 4 seconds. Jones going to have to just turn around and shoot it. Schaefer, pump face, jumper at the elbow, at the buzzer, no good. And that's how the first half will end. Summertown leads at 23-13. We'll be back in a few minutes talking to Coach Wes Long and getting ready for second half action.
At Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, we're proud to be locally owned and operated because we're not just a bank, we're family. When you call, you'll be greeted by a friendly representative who's ready to discuss your banking needs, as well as offer our competitive rates on CDs and money market accounts. Our loan decisions are made in-house and never sold to a secondary market because our commitment is simple. You matter to us. At Lawrenceburg Federal, we offer all the conveniences of larger banks with a personal touch. Join us at Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, where community, trust, and service come together.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable fiber internet services.
If you're looking for a more reliable and more affordable provider, we at Cloud9 Fiber have you covered.
Plans start at $50 a month, and we can offer up to a gigabit to your home or business.
We are excited to be able to offer your first month of service entirely free. We encourage you to sign up on cloud9fiber.com or by calling 931-2.
All right, back at it here at Perry County. The Summertown Lady Eagles lead 23-13. We'll over stats and numbers with Brian here in just a moment. Right now I want to get with Coach Wes Long. Coach, hope you had a happy Thanksgiving. I talked to Brian. He said all the longs and tallies behaved over Thanksgiving. But with that said, your team starts out the year at 2-2, or 3-2, because you did get 2 games at Leeds Academy. But Coach, I'll just ask you point blank, what do you like out of your team, and what do we got to get better at?
I think we play really hard, and I think we move the ball really, really well. Those are 2 things. I think at times we can be a little bit too unselfish. I think we pass up a lot of good ones. Right now, rebounding is still a big question mark for us. I think we've done a really good job at times. And then, and I think one game in particular this past weekend, we got killed on the glass. So I think that's something that we've got to get better at. We've got to get better at some half-court execution when things get tight, that kind of thing. But that's part of it. It's part of the learning process. I'm excited about this team.
Yeah, Coach, old District 12A reunion here again that we've got out to start. Basically, what I'm calling just start off the regular season, because you're done with all the Thanksgiving tournaments. You got Kurt Hastings coaching this Perry County squad again. Besides his son, I think what do you know out of this Perry County bunch? What are you expecting tonight?
They got everybody back. They're big. They're, 6'6", 6'5". Got a lot of guys that can really shoot it, and they like to score the ball. I think it'll be an entertaining game. Both teams really like to run and score it. They're a little bit young, but again, all their guys played last year. So, excuse me. So I think it'll be an entertaining game. We're going to have to rebound it, and I think we're going to have to kind of get in them defensively to make them uncomfortable.
I got you. Brian, you got anything to grill him
No,
on?
but just to follow up on something you and Wes were talking about. In the Mumford game, we played a very talented team, Mumford, out of Memphis at Thanksgiving tournament, and I think what Wes was referring to, one possession, Kurt picked up 3 fouls. When we were up, Wes, 11 points when that happened, and he had to sit. And it really changed the complexity of the game.
Right. Because that really is your size right there.
It is, and I think we've got to figure out how to play without him at times, because there's going to be times, as active as he is on the glass and defensively, he likes to block shots, that's going to happen a little bit, you know, because we sure don't want him shying away because that's what makes him good. So it's part of it, and I think, I think that, we'll figure that out as we go, as we get deeper into the season. And that's the thing is we've played a flurry of games here in the first 8 days of the season. So we hadn't really had a chance to go back and work on anything. We're just trying to adjust on the fly and figure some things out. So, after today, we've got 3 days to kind of prepare for Wayne and get better at some things we need to work on. I think that'll give us a chance to reset a little bit.
All right, well, that's Coach Wes Long. We'll be back in just a few minutes going over our first half stats, and you're ready for second half action here on the X Sports Network.
Thank you.
Hey Lawrenceburg, looking for something new? Come to Happy G's, located at 210 East Gaines Street. We have pitching machines, batting cages, and even indoor golf. Powered by TrackMan, our system is perfect for practice or play. With over 300 courses as well as multiple mini games, it is perfect for all ages and abilities. We even offer packages for group events such as birthday parties and business lunches. So let's go. Come get your game on indoors at Happy G's.
At Florida Mid-South Realty, we pride ourselves on our family values, professional service, and a deep local knowledge. With a small town feel and a personal touch, we're here to help you navigate the real estate process with ease. Whether buying, selling, or renting, you can trust us to guide you every step of the way. And don't forget to catch Florida Rockstars, our live podcast every Tuesday morning at 8. Florida Rockstars, rocking the real estate news and all things local. Florida Mid-South Realty, your hometown real estate experts.
A&M Medical is Lawrence County's newest medical clinic, specializing in urgent and primary care. Practitioners Andrea Bain and Meredith Hutton bring years of experience and compassion to keep you and your family healthy. A&M Medical features a separate well waiting room to meet your needs. Visit today and ask about A&M's weight loss program and telemedicine services. That's A&M Medical, located at 2367 Highway 43 South in Leoma, Tennessee.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
Let me tell you about a place that has it all for your home, bedroom, kitchen, lawn, and more. It's a home-owned and home-operated business that's been around for over 70 years, so you know they're doing something right. At Swap and Shop Center in Lawrenceburg, you'll find top name brands for every room of your house and top brands for the outside too. Looking for appliances, televisions, couches, safes, bedding, mowers, and well, the list goes on. So make the drive today to 824 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg and be treated right. Since 1955, Evers Construction has been the company folks have trusted for residential and commercial construction projects. Today, Evers is still the leader in building and is just as committed to maintaining. From residential to commercial and industrial, Evers' team of experts stands ready to install, service, and repair all your HVAC and plumbing.
Back at it here. Brian, you got our first half stats for us?
Yeah, I do. For Summertown, Ella Busby with 3, Abby Jo Schaefer with 10, Lauren Howell with 2, Ellie Lou Mason with 2, and Gabby Long with 6. For Perry County, Kaylee Bird had 13, and Grace Glass had 3.
All right, there's your scoring for Perry County. Busby's going to let a free 3 fly. Well, that's hard to say real fast. Boss lady just walked by us, Brian.
Yeah, she went to get me some supper.
Get you a cold hot dog?
Probably, yeah.
Duncan with it for Perry County. Pushing on the right wing, gives back up top to Kaylee Bird. Going to get an illegal screen on Duncan, I believe. No, they said 30. That will be on Abby Marshall.
It's her third.
So Summertown, 12 points in the first quarter, 11 in the second. They feed it down low to Jones, and that's just another one of those, Brian, that we got a good look. We just couldn't put it in the hole.
Well, we've had them all just right there.
Duncan with it, picked up her dribble. Blackwood goes for steal, goes down as Bella Warren goes up. She can't get the shot to go, but Jones having to step in there and pick her up. I think that's going to be a foul on Jones, and it will be. And as Brian just informed me, that's Jones' second.
Bella Warren.
First free throw no good, as Grace Clace, who has the only points besides Kaylee Bird, checks in for the post player in Marshall. Second free throw no good, as Long's going to clear that rebound. Gabby with it. It's across the timeline into Logo. Swings it over. Ella Busby back up top to Long. Now over to Blackwood. Back up top to Long. Thought about the three. Now Busby will take it. It's good. Good ball movement there by the Lady Eagles.
You know what I like? Gabby had the open look, but she passed it up for a better look.
That's right. I think Duncan probably just got away with a backcourt, but going to let that one go. Gives it out. Now Duncan's got it back. Three-pointer, top of the key. Rolls around no good. Jones with about her 15th rebound.
At least.
Busby has it now. Schaefer trying to put on a move. Kicks out to Busby. Busby going to drive. Kick back to Schaefer. Now to Long in the corner. Back up top to Busby. Fed down low to Schaefer. Good seal by Schaefer. Turnaround jumper,
That
good.
was a good job all the way around.
Give a shout out to former Lady Eagle in the house, Miss Olivia Riggs is in the house. Also state championship golfer, Miss Laney Campbell in the house. As Busby's going to come away with a steal and a layup and cause a timeout by Coach Crystal Edney. It's a 30. We'll stay right here with it. But let's talk about Coach Long just for a second and what he saw. Kind of the same thing you saying you saw out of that squad on those games that I didn't go call and the ones that lead.
Hey, I'm telling you, Clint, Mumford was really good.
Yeah.
And they were long and they were quick. They were more athletic. They were bigger. But after we got off, took us a minute to adjust to their speed. But once we did, we kind of started clicking. And they had no answer for Kurt inside. And then I'm telling you, it was one possession.
About 20 seconds.
He picked up three in a row and had to sit. And we just kind of lost our sync a little bit.
Talking to the Sherman brothers' dad, and of course you never know what to take serious from him, but he did say, he said, we were playing with probably a team better than us and had them, and then Kurt picked up 3 fouls in 20 seconds, and we kind of went downhill then. Into Duncan. Going to get the shot up, probably get away with a foul, did Blackwood, but sometimes I'm going to come away with a rebound. Busby, open three, corner, got it.
2 in a row.
Ella Busby heating up a bit here in this second half.
She's up to 11.
Thornton for a long three, trying to answer. Going to miss everything and go out of bounds, give it right back to the Lady Eagles. All of a sudden, the Lady Eagles opened up a 20-point lead here with 5:19 to go in the third.
10-0 run, start this quarter.
Blackwood with it, it's across the timeline. Going to force feed it, but luckily Long can keep it alive. Busby going to drive in, up and under, can't get it to go, but she gets a rebound, puts it up and in with a left hand.
Ella much more aggressive offensively here to start this third quarter.
Thornton with it. Working on Schaefer. That's an odd matchup. As Warren's got it now, back up to Thornton. Schaefer almost coming away with a steal there. Thornton gets it back. Going to feed down low now. It's Clace with it. Going to get a jump ball. It'll stay with Perry County.
You know, it'll be interesting to ask Coach Gene if he kind of swapped up the defensive assignments a little bit to move Schaefer away from the basket a little bit, just to keep her out of some foul trouble.
Duncan, three-pointer, just can't get it to go. Now fight for a rebound. Jones with her 17th rebound. Feed it out to Busby.
Tried to whip her again for it to no avail.
Yeah, I think Jones took that away from Schaefer.
Nice play.
Nice backdoor give to Blackwood, but she can't make the bunny. And that's going to turn it over to Perry County.
Oh, that's a killer. You make a great pass. It's a good play.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if Coach Gene sees what we're seeing. Maybe the score should, honestly, Brian, maybe it should be 50.
Yes, probably right.
The good thing is you're getting those looks. Three-pointer up on her way, good by Bella Warren.
You know, one thing I think Coach Gene is, I think we've turned it over much fewer times tonight than we have the first few she traveled. Spoke too soon.
Did a good job breaking the press there. As Blackwood just, she tried to jump stop and put the layup up, and she ends up dragging that pivot foot and going to get called with a walk. That will get Ellie Lou in for her, as Blackwood's had a couple of rough series down the court, but we're going to get a turnover there on the press, and Summertown will get the ball right back. All right, Busby for the long. to Ellie Lou Mason. Back to Long. Up top to Ellie. Ella Busby. Thought about pulling up. She gives it to Long. Long gives it out to Schaefer. Schaefer's got her a lane driving layup. Good.
That's a good job. That's her game. That needs to be her game right there. Face up and just go by people.
Bella Warren with it. Gives up top to Thornton. She's at the logo, setting her offense. 3:10 to go here in the third. Kaylee Bird with it. Feeds it up top. Now Warren, who just hit that three, she's got it, gives up top to Thornton. Thornton with Ellie Lou Mason on her. Working to her right. Gives up top of the key to Bird. Bird stops, pops, elbow, good.
She's a good player.
Back to a 19-point lead for the Lady Eagles. Ella Busby has it now. Working the right wing, gives down to Schaefer. Schaefer on the baseline, turnaround jumper, good. Good touch, good shot by Schaefer. She's having a night.
16.
Thornton with it. Just dribbling around top of the key. Ellie Lou's giving her some space. Now Thornton will work. Going to reset. Pass a little low there to Clace, but she somehow gets it back to Thornton. Thornton out in the corner to Warren for another three. Back in the iron, no good. Clace with a rebound. Left-handed runner, can't get it to go. Ellie Lou Mason's going to clear that board for the Lady Eagles. Here comes Long with it. Gabby up top to Schaefer on the transition. Layup, good. Tell you, Abby Joe's just so good at catching that, letting the defense get by her, jump stopping, putting it in the basket. Warren, jumper, baseline, no good.
But I agree with what you said earlier, Clint. She has looked so much better on her feet this year. I know she was playing injured last year.
A lot of scrum down there, no call, and then they're just going to say it goes pounds on Perry County. I think Jones is probably kicking herself. She was just trying to kind of block out and let that ball go out of bounds when she could have grabbed it, as Thornton just tipped it away and kept it alive. But either way, Summertown will get it back. Jones is going to get her a much-needed break. She's been playing hard here this whole third quarter. Ellie Lou just got away with a walk. But Howell's going to come in, check in for Jones. Busby get trapped in the corner. High post to Schaefer. I don't think Abby Joe knew if she wanted to shoot that or not.
No, it looked like she thought I'd shoot it or pass it.
She did have Howell on that opposite block. And I think she just double-guessed herself. Now Long going to come away with a steal on Thornton. Long working right. Driving in. Can't get a shot off before she's fouled.
You know, Gabby Long hit those 2 threes right off the bat. Of course, then she set much of the second quarter with 2 fouls.
Yeah. All right, so we're not in the bonus yet. Only 1 foul or 2 fouls for Perry County.
Yeah. How do you like that rule, Clint?
I've got mixed feelings about it. I mean, I like. There's some things I like, and some things I don't. 3-pointer out by Busby, can't get it to go. The thing I like about it is you don't have to worry about shooting free throws on touchy whistles or a rough game from midway through the third quarter for the rest of the game.
I don't know. Just it seems to me maybe it's got a little better flow to it.
Let me say this. As the way I used to like to play, Brian, that I could never get him to understand it last year is you got to look at that scoreboard. If a team's got 4 fouls, attack.
Yeah.
I would have loved it. Schaefer kicking out to Long. She's open for a 3. Short. Rebound Ellie Lou. Ellie Lou's got a lane. Layup. Good. Good job by Ellie Lou Mason getting the board and the putback. Summertown leads it by 21. Turnaround jumper no good by Carrie Bird, and that's how the third quarter will end. Summertown leads it 43-18. We'll be back in a minute here on the X Sports Network.
Did you know Lawrenceburg has its very own seasonal headquarters? Briarwood Cottage has what your home needs to show off this holiday season. From Christmas decor to designer purses to children's clothing and accessories. Located at 100 Jill Drive in Lawrenceburg, you'll find a little bit of everything at the cottage, curated by owner Janie Tipper herself. As soon as you walk in the door, you'll be greeted with a warm smile and true Southern hospitality. Let Briarwood Cottage take your holiday decor to the next level.
Morris Farmers Market, located on Highway 43 South, is the official headquarters of fall and everything tasty. Head on over for locally grown produce, honey, baked goods, cheese, canned goods, decorations, and so much more. You won't find friendlier folks than the Morris family, who make the farm-to-table experience the best in the Tennessee Valley. Make the short drive to Morris Farmers Market, located at 2580 Highway 43 South in Leoma, Tennessee.
Back at it, it'll be Summertown's ball to start the fourth and final frame as they lead it 43-18 here. Brian, really a good turnaround. What'd you say, 20-5?
20-5 the third quarter.
As Ella Busby misses that shot, but Jones there with another rebound, and she'll get the putback that time. Get Jones in the scoring column. Extends the lead to 27. Duncan dribbling into traffic. Now we got a dog pile. And we'll have a jump ball, and that will leave it with Perry County. As Schaefer got her a quick break on the quarter change, plus about 30 seconds. And she'll give Busby. Nobody wanted to come off, Brian. But that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Bird with it. To Duncan. Duncan at the high post. Now swings it out to Carrie Bird. Now to Kaylee Bird. Warren in the corner with it now with Schaefer all over her. Picking up her dribble, looking for somewhere to go with it. Gives it to the post player in Marshall. Now gives back to Warren. Feeds it up top to Carrie Bird. Now to Kaylee Bird. Summertown doing a good job, not really giving them anything, Brian, just being very patient.
Yeah, making it very tough.
Now we've got a strip and a jump ball, and that will give it back to the Lady Eagles.
And they almost look like they're able to do it without really trying to pressure the ball. I don't know if it's just their length, it's just their positioning, or
just be long and tall and clog things up. Say hello to Miss Glenda Chapman, Miss Linda Daniel Ray, and Miss Susie Hyatt. Say they're watching on Facebook. Miss Kim Cross-Pettis, the boss, is watching. Kim, I can't thank you enough for letting Will do all this stuff he does. Gabby goes in, puts up a shot that I'm thinking she was hoping she'd get a foul called on. It's going to turn it over to Perry County. Swings it over to Warren. Three-pointer up. Back of the rim, no good. Schaefer with a rebound. Turns right into traffic and gets it stripped. Now she's getting mauled. Now we'll finally get a foul.
You know, Clint, I wonder how Kim feels about Will missing his daughter's game.
Well, hey, don't
bring that up.
Don't bring that up. Yeah, I hadn't got a score with our Summertown junior or middle school squads. They were taking on E.O. Kaufman, so I don't have any updates on that. We'll get those and share those with you. The way Will's talking behind us, I can't really hear him, but it doesn't sound like it was a very good girls' game. Gabby Long with it on left wing. Fed down low to Jones. Jones up and under, can't get it to go, but wouldn't have counted anyway. She's going to get called for steps. Turn it back over to Perry County with 6:01 to go here in the contest. Mr. Vern White says he's watching. Hello, Vern. Going to get a foul on Long, and I really thought all she did was kick it, Brian.
Yeah, that's her third.
Of course, at this stage, it really won't matter. Shouldn't matter with a 27-point lead and 5:55 to go. Of course, we saw that at Wayne County, too. Busby trying to come away with another steal, but can't get the handle on it. Now Warren has it for Perry County. Schaefer going to knock that one out of bounds.
A lot of hands.
Yep. Point guard, Kaylee Bird. leading scorer for this Perry County squad. She'll inbound it to Duncan. Duncan trying to find a seam. I think Long's going to pick up her fourth. Now that one I will kind of have to get on Gabby about, she just kind of stood there and stuck her leg out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of got to slide your feet a little bit. And that will get Howell up and get Gabby out. She doesn't look happy about it. Kristen Ledney putting in Sasha Moore, freshman center. First time I've seen her in the contest tonight. And they feed it down to her, but it gets knocked away. Carrie Bird with it. Feeds up top to Kristen Duncan. Duncan with it, top of the key, just dribbling around, setting her offense. Got Jones on her, Brian. She'll try to work in on Jones. Schaefer going to come away with a steal, and Schaefer trying to run the floor. Hands off to Howell. Howell back to Busby as Howell just telegraphed the pass. It got knocked away from Busby. Another turnover there.
Those are the kind of turnovers that we can't have. I mean,
Bird, three-pointer, no good. Can't get that go. But Duncan, who's all over the place, she comes up with another rebound. Feeds it out to Warren. Now Busby going to try to steal that one. She'll knock it out of bounds into Coach Crystal Edney in the Perry County bench. Clay's going to check in and get Carrie Bird. And she'll also throw it in as Bella Warren has it. Jones not letting her do anything, but I think Jones a little too reachy and going to get tacked with that foul. Jones says, well, don't show it to me if you don't want me to get it.
I'm not sure that was a foul.
I don't know.
Quarter. I mean that, yeah. But I mean it is a foul. But
Clay's with it, and I think she couldn't catch her pivot foot before it stepped out of bounds. So that'll be a turnover. And give it to Summertown. A lot of whistles here all of a sudden in this fourth quarter, Brian, whether it's fouls, turnovers, or what. Busby coming off a high screen. Drive in, and another turnover for Summertown, and then Busby's going to tie it up.
Be Perry County
and it
ball.
Will be Perry County ball. Ella had Schaefer after Schaefer set that screen for her on the roll, on the pick and roll, but just didn't see her. Speaking of Ella, got to give us another shout out. Miss Dub and Cindy Smith, they're watching. Don't know why y'all aren't here. Well, yeah, they're probably at middle school, I guess. Three-pointer on the way by Warren won't go. Long rebound out there to Schaefer. She's going, layup, good. Good job, Abby Joe. Kind of kept it there on her hip away from the defender and then just finished the transition basket.
And they never stopped her. I mean, they never tried to cut her off.
Three-pointer no good. Rebound Perry County. Warren has it now up top to Kaylee Bird. Now to Duncan. Summertown playing this kind of extended out matchup 2-3 that they like, using their size and their length. They swing it out to Warren. Warren on the right wing. Giving Perry County just all kind of fits, Brian. Have they scored? They haven't scored this quarter, have they?
No. No,
haven't really got a good look off.
No.
Schaefer's going to strip that one away.
And that was the other thing. Kaylee Bird had 10 at halftime, and she's got 12.
Right.
Now, we played a quarter and a half when she scored 2.
All right. 3:25 to go in the contest. Howell with it. The corner, gets back up top to Blackwood. Blackwood top of the key. Looking, hands back off to Ella. Ella stops, pops, baseline, rolls around, no good. I think we're going to get Schaefer going over the back of Clace. Miss Cindy Smith, Ella's grandmother, she sent me a text after Wayne County, said, I just wanted to say thank you for being an Ella Busby fan. Well, Cindy, I was an Ella Busby fan last year. It wasn't just this year. But she is, Granny, you got a lot to be proud of. She's doing a great job. Warren trying to cut baseline off Schaefer, and good enough fake move that's going to make Schaefer pick up another foul.
That'll be her second.
I'd say we're probably not too far along, maybe about 58 more seconds, Brian. I'd say we'll see Coach Gene emptying out his arsenal. First free throw by Warren won't go. We're going to get the first sub as Franks will come in. It's Emerson Franks. She'll get Blackwood. Second free throw by Warren won't go, and Jones with another rebound. I don't know how well Coach Gene sends in stats or whatever and stuff, but I'd say Jones is right up there at top of the state.
Yeah.
Going to get another turnover there by the Lady Eagles as Bird dribbles in, clears out, gives to the elbow to Sasha Moore, and the freshman will get her first 2 points of the game and Perry County's first 2 points of the fourth quarter. Summertown by 27. Busby with it. Feed and Schaefer on the backdoor lob. Layup good. Good feed, good finish by Ella Busby and Abby Jo Schaefer. Hadley Moore set to check in on the next dead ball. I'll tell you a good one. Situations like this, Brian, you were always the scorekeeper. I don't know if you ever noticed it, but Jenna Brazier, back when she played for the Lady Eagles, whenever you get this situation and you knew all the starters were coming out, she would tell everybody, don't foul and don't knock the ball out of bounds.
And if you go to the line and miss the free throw.
Yeah. Good give and go there as Clace will finish that basket for 2 for Perry County. As Hadley did check in, and let's see, she got Jones. So Jones not probably done. Busby splitting the crossover, had a good look but couldn't finish the left-hand layup, but she will get a steal out of it. Put that back up and in. She just wanted to pad her stats. She needed a steal and a rebound.
She just got a knack for it.
The timeout by Coach Crystal Edney. I think she just said 30, so we'll stay right here with it too. Maybe that's probably our last one before we wrap this contest up.
It's full. I think she was out of 30s.
But you know, Brian, we've sat here and we've talked about some sloppy moments. We've talked about some missed bunnies that we'd like to have back, but you look up, you're a basket away from being up 30.
They're getting better.
Yeah.
They're growing every game. And as long as we defend like we've defended so far this season, we're going to give ourselves a chance.
I agree. Hello, Miss Teresa Brown says she's watching. Stay with us, folks. We're getting ready to wrap this one up, but we'll be right back here on a new thread, getting ready for this men's contest. If you're just now joining us, the Lady Eagles lead at 51-22 here in this old District 12A reunion. And this is Clint Brazier along with Mr. Brian Long, Mr. Will Pettis, our technical man extraordinaire, doing his duties as always. Minute 35 to go here in the contest. It'll be Clace to inbound for Perry County.
And we got Tess Long and Miss Maddox in for the Lady Eagles.
Going to get a foul on Maddox. Brian said she just checked in. All new 4 and Ellie Lou Mason in. But this is your team in about 2 years, Brian.
Haley Maddox, a freshman. Tess Long, a freshman. Hadley Campbell, a sophomore. Ellie Lou Mason, a sophomore. And Emerson Franks, a freshman. So a lot of youth.
First free throw, no good. Second one was good by Abby Marshall. Here's Tess along with it. Tess, the freshman, gives it over. That's Maddox. Back up top to Franks. Swings across court pass over to Long in the corner. Back up top to Franks. Now to Maddox to Hadley Campbell. Campbell in the corner, back up top to Long. Long had the three, now she'll drive in. Runner can't get it to go, but she does get a rebound. Franks for 3. Side of the rim, no good. Ellie Lou with a rebound and the putback up and in.
She's got 6. She's had another strong game.
Warren driving, going to get another foul there on Maddox. I'll say this about Maddox. She's just now coming in. She's going to get her fouls worth in the last minute. Getting a talking to by Coach Gene right now. But, hey, there's a lot of things you can teach, but some things you can't. It's aggressiveness.
That's right.
First free throw by Warren's good. Cuts the lead back to 29. Make that 28 as she makes them both, does Warren. Here's Tess Long with it. Across the timeline for the Lady Eagles. Looking, hands off to Franks. Kind of gets it stripped from her and then gets it back, then gets it stripped again. Here comes Clace with it. Clace driving, layup, good. Maddox with it, corner, thought about shooting it. Now Franks drive, layup, rolls around, no good. It's a good take there by
nice
Emerson.
Move, yeah.
And Perry County's going to throw it away. We're at 10 seconds, 9 seconds. Ellie Lou, let's see if Ellie Lou just holds it, and she will. And that will wrap up this road test for the Summertown Lady Eagles. They're going to start the season off 5-0 as they get a 53-27 win here at Perry County. Brian will go over stats and numbers here when he gets done riding, but remind everybody, stay with us. We'll be interviewing Coach Jeremy Jean at halftime of the men's contest, and we've got these same two squads, just Summertown men and the Perry County men coming up next. Brian, you got our tallies for us.
I do. I got Hannah Jones with 2, but like you said many times during the broadcast, probably plus 15 rebounds, just another strong
There were
game.
a lot of other kids that got points because of Hannah Jones.
That's right. And Gabby Long with 6, 2 threes early. Ellie Lou Mason with 6. Lauren Howell with 2 on a couple of free throws. Ella Busby with 15 really came on strong in this third quarter. And Abby Schaefer leads the Lady Eagles tonight with 22 big points.
Good job by Abby Joe and Ella Busby. And a good job by Gabby Long really getting it started. Kind of stalemate there at the start of the contest. Hit 2 big threes. All right, so that's how we'll finish this one off. Our let's see. I'd say if we're going to have our Fields and Brown Barbershop player of the game, Brian, I'd say we have to give it to Abby Jo Schaefer.
I agree with you. Yes, sir.
On the defensive end, the rebounding end, and the scoring end, 22 big points. Our Fields and Brown Barbershop. I told somebody the other day, between my Uncle Raymond and my granddad and me, there's about 150 years worth of experience there. So that's our Fields and Brown Barbershop player of the game.
Good place to get your hair cut, I can tell you
right.
that.
Stay with us. We'll be right back here in about 14 minutes getting ready for this men's contest here on the X Sports Network.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.